Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great week, folks. Perceive with the eyes of love. If you have the eyes of love, you see love wherever you go. The trees are made with love. The animals are made with love. Everything is made with love. When you perceive with the eyes of love, you see God everywhere. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 80, NASDAQ up 31, S&P's up 950, gold contract down $2.50, trading at $1,355 an ounce. Silver up 26 cents at $20.36 an ounce. Platinum up $4 at $1,100 an ounce. Copper up 2.5 pennies at $2.14 a pound. Light sweet crude off 98 cents, trading at $44.43 a barrel. Bonds. So we had the 10-year note down 21 ticks, 133.05. 30-year bond off a full point and 4 ticks, 175.26. King dollar up 283 ticks, trading at 96.61. The euro is at 110, and the yen is trading at 102. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay. So, May 15th, May of 2015, we broke that on the cash S&P today. We're at 2,137.89. The high that we're talking here that got broken is 2,134. Bottom line, we'll see how long it can hang up here, but that broke. Dow Industrials. The Dow's right underneath it, and I expect what you're going to see, the Dow's going to come up, whack this baby, test it next couple days, more than likely tomorrow. Right now, we're at 18,226. The high we're talking is 18,351. We had hit 18,283 today, backed off slightly. Doesn't have the juice. The volume today is anemic. Volume out here was 800 million versus 931. On the NYSE was 1.6 versus 1.9 on the NASDAQ. Bottom line, though, Dow Industrials look to me like it wants to test that high also. That being said, NASDAQ is saying, guess what? S&P can go to highs. Dow Industrial can go to highs. NASDAQ not even close. What is the NASDAQ doing? The NASDAQ's doing is this, folks. NASDAQ is at 4,988, and you're just into the gap from how we gapped down in January. That gap is 4,999. We hit 5,000. Doesn't look to me like the NASDAQ can handle higher price. And you have two different downdrafts that the NASDAQ's dealing with. Well, all the markets are dealing with. NASDAQ in particular is showing how weak it is. And what the downdraft is this. You have the downdraft that took place almost a year ago, August of 2015. That's when the NASDAQ went from 5,092 to 4,700, as well as the downdraft at the beginning of the year where the NASDAQ went from 5,000 and got to 4,637. So the composite as well as the NDX 100 is having a real tough time right there. If we go over to the Russell 2000, you're going to see the same type of situation. Russell 2000 got over its January downdraft. What's happening now with the Russell, because the Russell had gone to such higher highs, is that that's trying to test the 1205, and I expect that's also going to test it. We're at 1190, but that's coming into the August of 2015 downdraft. Gold contract, what do we have with gold? Gold contract out here today has tested the June 24th swing high, failed on price, failed on volume. What that sets up is, first, I suspect we're going to get down to the 1308 level. We're at 1356. What I expect we're going to actually do is back down to the tops of this consolidation, where it was consolidating from, which is the 1286 level. And what's going to make that happen, folks? It looks to me like it's good old King Dollar. King Dollar, on a short-term basis, but King Dollar is trading at 96.61. The high of the 24th is 96.70. This thing is laying right underneath that level. Now, it has not had the volume as it's pushing up there. You know, when it pushed up there on the 24th, it had the volume. We had some decent volume come in on the 6th of July. We did 31,000 contracts. Then we did another 30,000 last Friday. It's just laying here today with light volume. But the way it's laying here, you know, when you stay next to a swing point, you know, for a longer period of time, your probability gets higher that you can jump the swing point. And I suspect we're going to jump it, and we're going to go up and test the downdrafts that had been created out here on February 3rd, as well as March 10th. That number that I suspect the dollar wants to get into is the 98.91 number. Silver contract out here did more than a 1 to 1.618 on the ABC on the way up. Huge run, great run. Bottom line is that you don't like to see a extension more than a 1 to 1.618. Why? Because you have the probability is very high of immediate change of trend, and that's exactly what I suspect we're going to get. What the silver contract did out here today is failed on price, failed on volume. Silver's traded 20.36, and first leg down, probably 19.28. That was the low that was established on Friday. We'll see how it handles that level. Silver, highly volatile, big time. Bonds. What do we have at the bond market? Okay, so right now your 10-year is 1.43. So bottom line, need a mortgage, need money, go get it. Still very inexpensive. We take a look at the actual 10-year note. The note is at 133.05. What the note is doing is going down and testing the high volume swing low that was established out here last Friday when the jobs number come out. That's 133.01. Now, we got down here, folks. It made its way down here all day long. The 10-year started out today at 133.28. So this is quite a move for the 10-year. You know, the 30-year can move in 1 point increments. The 10-year normally doesn't. So it's real possible that we'll see this 10-year just jump this 133.01 level. And in fact, if that's what you get, what you're going to see, and this is a pullback on light volume, but if we do get that, what you'll see is that this 10-year can get down and into the low that was established out here on the 30th of June, which is 132.14. We go to the 30-year bond. We take a look at the 30-year. 30-year also making its way down into that lower swing point from Friday. The lowest swing point from Friday on the 30-year is at 175.01. You're at 175.26 right now. Bottom line, those bonds right now are doing a retracement. The volume is lighter. You know, we'll see whether that volume stays lighter. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials finished up 80, NASDAQ up 31, S&P's up 9.5. We're going to be right back.